Oh, wait. We're going live. All right, we gotta go live, bro. All right. Setting it up. Hell yeah. Not yet. I'm gonna let you know, bro. Let me make sure I pull it up on my phone, too. Pull it up on my phone. Pool this big got 42 people in it. That's a lot to me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Oh, me, I don't care. Yeah, man. Hell on that. I like that shit. Right here. You ready? You can't hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me, bro. I promise you can hear me, dog. Oh, let me put my mic down a little bit before they get at my head. Before they be at my head a little bit. My mic's too loud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first podcast with me and a Millie, the Without Question podcast. We're bringing this to you guys very, very frequently. This is a duo that y'all been asking for. These are two guys that have been posting reactions. You guys love our breakdowns, everything we've been doing, man. So we decided to bring you guys something new, something exciting. Hey, Millie, man, how you feeling? Yeah. Oh, so, hey, Millie, hold. Hey, hold up, Millie. Listen, bro. You gotta scoot over some, though. You're not in the middle right now. There you go. Some more. All right, hold up. All right, let me make sure the chat good. All right. Well, we can't hit. They say they can't hear you. Millie is muted. That's what they say. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Yo. No way. We got to go back to the call-in screen, to the opening scene. They can't hear Millie at all? Millie is muted. That's what they said. I'm going back to the opening scene, y'all. We're going to take our time. Bear with us. Let's get to it. Oh, we coming back. All right. Damn, bro. I wonder what's the problem. Oh, we good. Yeah, we good. I got my desktop audio all the way down.
All right, this gives me time to.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just sharing it out real quick.
All right, y'all. I made a mistake. It's our
We're
first
good.
time. We're good now. My desktop audio was down because I wanted the beat to play in the background.
The beat was fire.
The beat was fire anyway, man. So check this out, man. We are here today just to, introduce you guys a new concept that we are bringing to the YouTube community. So once again, hey, Millie, how you feeling, brother?
Feeling good. Once again, super excited. I feel like I feel like we have similar mindsets. I watch your reactions. I feel like our approach to life is literally the same. So
yeah,
I'm just excited. I think this is gonna be good.
Hey, start over some Millie this way.
This
way. Yeah,
okay.
there you go. So y'all, man,
Good.
listen. Our podcast channel is in the description right now. Click that link. Hit the subscribe button on the podcast channel. We're not doing a live on that channel until we get to 500 subs. So
Thanks.
Go ahead right now. Get to the podcast channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button on this right here. Me and Millie gonna continue to do this anyway because we already enjoy breaking down and talking anyway. So, Millie, man, I want to get right into it.
Let's do it.
I got a question for you.
Oh boy.
A game just passed that was very entertaining, to say the least. The East Coast versus West Coast game. Just break down to me like the entire process before we even get into the game itself. Like, how did you feel like going into like that game?
Going into it, to be honest, like there's just so much pressure on that game. Like it's such a big game, and but no, I mean going into it, like we're just trying to get our chemistry right. I was trying to get in shape. I had a little foot thing, so I was back healthy for like 2 months, but you really gotta like have some time on you to really get like in a flow. And I still don't feel like I'm like all the way back just mentally and everything. So, but the night was crazy, bro. Like it was just a crazy night.
My question is, didn't y'all play twice, right?
Yeah.
It's our second time playing, right?
Yeah, the first time.
Go ahead.
The first time we played, it was me, Duke, Slim, Zach, and Tim. That was the OG team.
Yeah. That's the viral one. That was going viral.
That was the crazy game. That's when the Streetball community was going crazy.
Yeah,
did you watch it then?
Yeah. What?
Okay, yeah. Because you were creating at that time.
I was a guppy, Millie. I was new to this. I was true.
What does that mean?
I was look, bro. I was a youngin. I was an infant in this joker, man. I wasn't ready for all that shit. But bro, like, was it the first game in the West Coast as well?
Yeah,
listen, I'm gonna tell you. F all that. I'm just not the interview. This is
Get to it, B.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. This is the only thing I didn't like, and I love. Who they said the volume's low. Is the volume low?
Whose volume's low?
It must be mine, bro. Here's my only issue. Bro, it needs to be a neutral site.
Yeah.
So y'all have been going viral. Y'all in the West Coast squad. Everywhere y'all go, it's viral content. So there's no means to tell me you have the West Coast squad, you have the East Coast squad. Meet in Texas, Houston.
Yeah, Texas. That's what I said too. Originally we were supposed to play at Rucker Park in New York.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy. But I'm gonna tell you why we had to. They told us we had to play at the West Coast because we've been filming a docu-series for like 6 months.
Yeah.
A production company has been working with Ball's Life, and they were like, that was the finale to the docu-series, and they wanted to play it at a Venice Beach. It's kind of like it's like a landmark. It looks good in the background and stuff like that. That's what we were told.
Oh, okay. So it was more for like aesthetic purposes.
Aesthetics, yeah. But the court, like, for everyone, like, and we obviously both teams played on the same surface and everything.
Yeah.
It is like there's so many. It's on a slanted hill, and there's just a lot of variables. It's hard to play a really good game. It was weird.
That's my thing. But that's my thing, though, bro. And I love the West Coast squad. Moss is my college teammate. Like, I have nothing against him. But they play on their court frequently. Moss plays on Venice Beach League. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what they do. Like, they stay out there. And y'all not out there frequently.
They were more familiar with it.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
then I do want to ask you a question, too. First of all, before I get to that question, I watched the video. Yo, I didn't know Hezzy God was that cerebral, bro. So it was a clip after after the second game, bro. After the second game, he's talking to D Bones. He's like, "There's a slope on this court, so like you can't go down here. Don't shoot on this side. Shoot on the other side." I'm listening to Hezzy like, bro, there's no way like he's that locked in on the game, bro.
No, he's such a student of the game. He's been like, it surprised me. The first time I met him was like 2 years ago. He was the same way. This man plays basketball 8 times a day. First of all, like he lives and breathes basketball. But you're right though. It's funny. I didn't know how much of a student he was, and he articulates it well too.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I'm listening to him. I'm like, wait a second, like, cause Hezzy gives the aura of I'm coming here. I'm coming jack the basketball up, and I'm calling it a day. I'm going to get. Y'all gonna pay me for my appearances, and then I'm out of here. But bro, he's smart, bro. Now let's break down each game. All right, going into game one, the pressure. How was game one for y'all and for you?
I thought game one was great. Like, I thought game one went well. We were feeling real good after game one.
Yeah.
Honestly, we won. I think we won like 15-11. For me, coming into the game, I actually wasn't even supposed to start. Nas was supposed to start. Yeah. Or no, not Nas, but Capers was. But I ended up starting whatever. I didn't have much of an impact on game one, but our guys played well. Everything was flowing, so I was just like, I was on the bench for probably almost 60% of it or so. But we played well. And yeah, I really thought after game one we were gonna at least take it to 5. But we felt like we were gonna win at that point.
But Brody, my takeaway from game one is that like it's this, and this the thing, like, and this is the difference between, I feel like, y'all and not just West Coast, because West Coast are just athletic freaks. Like they got Moss, Ty Glover, Nitty, all those guys are super athletic. But like, bro, game one, y'all were moving the hell out of the ball, bro. I'm talking about drive, kick, pick and roll, hit the tag. Like, y'all was moving the ball in game one. I think that was like the main difference from me watching it. Y'all was making West Coast rotate, bro. Like, throughout the entire other 5v5. I was like, oh, wait a second. You know what I'm saying? And and then when Nas came in, he kind of jolted like energy, like immediately. Like, especially when he got to the rim and one, he flexing on time. Like, oh, wait a second, his energy's here. He's introducing himself to y'all. And I think that was the main thing. Like, what about game two? What happened in game two?
Game two, what happened in game two?
Wait a second. Wait. What about Marcus, man?
Huh?
Marcus, wait. Talk to me about the Marcus incident to start the game off.
Bro, there was so many incidents, but that was definitely what started. He just kind of slung Capers. No, it was Dibaji, the lefty, tall lefty. I know you like him. Dibaji's tough.
Yes.
But yeah, he's good. But no, I think he slung Dibaji to the ground, and I didn't see it in person, But then we went over there, and there was it was just kind of a scuffle, and I went over there, and it was heated, and that was when everything started as far as the heatedness goes.
When he get going, and that's when I felt like the game started. Once that happened, I was like, "Yep, this game is on." Like they hooping now.
Thanks.
Because that's when like all the intensity, all the heatedness, everything just started to spike up. I'm like, well, now we got a ball game. So we transitioned to game 2. All right. And game 2 was game 1's a feel like game, but I feel like y'all came in like, game 1 felt like, all right, we lost y'all last time. We finna show y'all we a different team.
Yeah.
That's what game 1 felt like. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then game 2, you settled down. Explain to me what happened in game 2.
I mean, honestly, we played well game 2 as well. We got up 12-8. And then Nas was having a huge impact on the game. He was playing good, bro. He was playing good in the pick and roll, making good reads. He gassed out at 12-8, and that made a big difference for us because at that time he was like the source of our offense. And like we have other guys that could be the source of our offense, but that night he was that guy. So when he gassed out, we were a little bit confused offensively, and it just when they got on that run, it was like it disrupted our offensive rhythm.
Oh, so Nas got gassed in the second game.
Yeah, 100%. End of second game.
And that's probably.
And I remember.
Go ahead.
No, I just remember talking to him, and I noticed because I was, he's coming back and stuff, and I figured at some point if he was playing a lot, he was gonna wear down because he was just doing a lot, and he's still coming off injury. So I was just like, Nas, you need one, like. So I waited as long as I could. They went up like 14-12, and I just went in to try to spark something. But if Nas wouldn't have gassed out, I think we would have finished game 2 the way he was playing.
Who was he guarding on the other end of the floor?
I don't remember.
Because I don't remember. Was he guarding? Nah. Who started out on Nitty?
I don't remember who Nas was guarding.
Yeah.
I think did Duke start out on Nitty?
I
don't know. A lot of different guys.
I think he did.
Yeah,
I don't
a lot of
know
different guys.
But I didn't notice that looking at the game because, it's so fast-paced. They want to make the game fast-paced in the clips. So they don't show, the exhaustion within, like, bro, we done went down 3-4 times and nobody scored.
Facts.
Like, they're not showing that in the video. So it's like...
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, then not only that, like you said, you playing on a slope. So it's different, like, trying to figure out all that with the wind, with the fouling. So it's like, I just feel
it's
like...
windy there, too.
Yeah, in game 2, I kind of felt like y'all settled down a little bit, and they was like, oh, wait a second. They hit a hoop. This ain't like last time. We got to lock in right now.
Right.
And I feel that's what happened in game 2. Then Hezzy comes over. He, he spews whatever he's talking about to y'all. I thought that was golden. Like, I stopped my video, bro. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, yo. And then game 3 happens. Now, I do want to get to a particular point that happened in game 5.
I already know. All
right, let's just skip to it. Bro. Because it's when I'm watching the video game. Go ahead.
Before we go there, I just want to say. We were given a rule sheet, and there was no defensive 3 seconds on there, and so when there's defensive 3 seconds, don't you feel like there should be a 5-second back down rule?
Yes.
All right. So
yes.
That I'm not saying they wouldn't have otherwise won the game, but that's how they won because that's what they did. I don't know.
Oh, Nitty was back to the basket the whole time.
So that's what happened at the start of end of game 2, and they went on that run when it was 12-8, and they just carried that out. Like we couldn't find an answer. We gave them so many different looks and just.
But my thing is too, right? So, and that's a very good point that you make, because once there's a second scuffle that happens. Right, and then Monstar gets ejected in the first game.
Yeah,
and then they switched to rules. They switched the rules to regular basketball.
Right.
They switched the rules to regular basketball. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so we should be getting a free throw after every shooting foul. That's the thing. I was like, yo, they still fouling out there, but there's certain rules that are being implemented, and there's certain rules that are not. So I'm like, yo, he can't be back to the basket for 5 seconds, gang. And he is manipulating the game. Nitty is, look, because he's here.
Yo, yeah, and he's a dog, so he's gonna do that. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what it takes or like he doesn't care how he wins. He just wants to win, and I respect that. Like I don't like he's a dog. I'm gonna give him that.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Dog, and he's a mind. Like
yeah.
So I'm not mad at Nitty for exploiting that.
Yeah.
But it's just more so like it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. Well,
it doesn't make sense to any. I had a lot of people hit me up like, "Yo, like, did you realize like when blah blah?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I know." Like, and then
y'all couldn't double. Y'all didn't want to double. Shouldn't double at him.
We could have. Yeah, we should have stunted at him for sure.
Yeah.
I heard in your reaction, we definitely should have done that. I don't know, man. It happened fast, and I think it would just caught us so off guard, and we didn't adjust. We didn't adjust well. They adjusted better than we did. If the game would have played out, I honestly think like if you played game 1 the rest of the series, we would have won that series. But they adjusted, and then we didn't.
Yeah.
So
and that's another thing too. Like just having just one person on the sideline that is not in a player role, because once you're in a player role, bro. Like, you get locked in on your matchup, you get locked in on the game, you get locked in okay, I get a bucket here. You feel what I'm saying? You're not looking like, as a player, you're not looking at the overview of the game. Like, you're
especially,
not looking.
100%. And it was a very emotional game. So we definitely weren't looking at like, it was straight heated, bro. So we definitely weren't thinking about from a coach's perspective.
Bro, I could tell from the jump it was one of them emotional games. Nobody's trying to lose. But just in my opinion, and I know, listen, just to me, it should have been played in Houston. It should have been played in Houston, to me. And you can find a beautiful park in Houston that is neutral, that the people will come out.
Facts.
People are coming out to see Ty Glover, Nitty, Millie, Moss, D-Bone. Nah, they're coming out to see it. That's just my opinion, though. But let's transition to game 5.
Let's do it.
Brody.
Just jump on in, B.
Brody. Brody, you talking. Oh, well, now you're guarding Frank Nitty for the duration of game 5, right? Explain to the audience, because I seen what happened.
Yeah. Game. So there was a possession. Game 2 where I got switched on to him.
Yeah.
And I just got like a jump ball or something, and I kind of like threw the ball. It wasn't like saying, "Oh yeah, Frank, I just stopped you." It was.
I like that shit though. When you did that, I like that shit.
But in my head, it was like that's a soft call in the game that we're playing. Like I thought it was one. I don't remember if they called foul or it was a really quick jump ball, but it was just like a response to the ref. But then, so he comes over and he pats me on my head. Like, and I know Nitty. I knew how he was doing it, so I was just like, so it could have been taken as a sign of respect or complete disrespect, because it was like, good job, like good stop, or like way to compete, or all right, little guy. And I took it like, yeah, he's probably trying to disrespect me, but that's when it started.
Yeah.
So then I started, and like with a guy like Nitty, I really wanted to get him out of his game, but is when I fouled him. It was the first foul, and you can see in the video, like I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
And he took exception to that. That's when it started. He was pissed.
And then, bro, no, the funniest part, and that's when I got lit. I was like, yeah, he went to the post.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, you like, wait a second, you ain't about to just bully me, and you try to get him up out his spot. And then he turns around, he like, what you want? And then
we were beefing at that point, though. We were beefing at that point. So when he tried to post me, I was like, okay, I can't allow this. Like, get out of here. Like, that was my mindset.
So, like,
and that's when it that was the climax of
our beef. Okay. So it was a build up to that point. Because I'm like, yo, I've never seen neither one of y'all act like that. I've seen Nitty talk trash, and I've seen you, like, somebody talk trash to you, Millie, this is what you do.
It just, I tried to, but emotions are really high. It was a different kind of stage. And also, Nitty, I don't think Nitty's ever acted like that either.
I've never seen
it. It was just
Nitty
interesting.
Like that was a really good dynamic, because, like, y'all two, like, to me, y'all, like, influence-wise, y'all about, like, neck and neck. So, like, seeing y'all do that. Like,
Frank Nitty is Frank Nitty. All respect.
Oh, no, bro, I'm telling you right now. This is my opinion. Millie, you're very what's the word I'm looking for? Conservative. in the way you think about yourself, bro. Nitty is not. He's more outgoing. Like like Nitty's like Westbrook, and you're like Dame.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? In terms of like personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nitty's out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I respect that. Like when you can back it up and you perform the way you do, like you can only respect that. Yeah. I think for me, like first of all, me and you will both have seen so much basketball, so I know I have a realistic viewpoint of what's out there and everything and where I'm at. But also like I'm a competitor, bro. Like I don't want to give my opponent an advantage by riling them up. Like keep it cordial. I want to be nice to you, and then I want to try to beat you. Like
you're methodical.
I think it's better that way rather than to like poke a bear and then you're like, oh.
So nobody's ever poked you. Nobody like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about a casual, not a casual. I'm talking about somebody that you know can go and like, all right, bet you about to tee me up.
Well, Nitty did.
No. Outside of Nitty. Outside of Nitty. Let's say like you had a run. You know how y'all like to do y'all runs, like y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all prepare for something or y'all do like an inside run. Nobody ever riled you up like that before?
Oh, for sure, bro. I'm a competitor.
I'm about to say.
I'm a competitor. I got some anger problems, but I try to overcome them and be a good guy. Like that's the truth. I listen. I feel like to reach a certain level of being an athlete, you gotta have some dog in you, and everybody expresses it in different ways. Like a Tom Brady doesn't express his level of competitiveness the same way that a Patrick Beverly would. Yeah, for sure. But they're both dogs.
For sure. I agree with you on that, bro. Because let me tell you something. You coming in, it's very cordial until you say something.
100%. You match energy too.
We gonna hoop. Do whatever you want to do. And we gonna guard each other, be respectful. But the minute you open your mouth, we gonna hoop. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now. All right, buddy. So let's go ahead and transition, man. Now people do want to know, you know what I'm saying? Because they said this about 3-4 times in my community. They know you and Nas were doing a podcast together, and it was a really good podcast. Like I tuned in. Like
you mess with it?
I commented.
Yeah.
Many times, like 3-4 times.
No, yeah, we try. I think we try to get you on there.
Yeah, I was trying to get on. So, what happened with that, Brody?
Honestly, there wasn't like a certain moment. We just kind of like it. I'll be honest, like on the back end of podcasts, there's a lot to go into it, especially when you're trying to get guests and do it in person. The way we were doing it, there was just a high demand on the back end. So like, you know, like editing it, finding the guest. So, I mean, to answer your question, like there wasn't a moment where we were like, we're done doing the podcast, but we kind of just drifted away as people. Like there was no weirdness or anything. I actually called him like a week ago. It was just like me and Bielsa are doing the show. Like, you know, it's not. I don't want you to feel like, you know, I feel.
Smith's a guy that's straightforward. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep it real with him, he gonna keep it real with you. That's how Nas always strikes me.
He matches energy, and we had a good time for the time that we did the podcast. Yeah. We had like longer term plans for it, of course, like, but it just kind of it didn't work out that way, and I think like. What we're doing here is definitely more sustainable, I think. So yeah.
Because not only that, bro, like you said, you're dealing with cameras, you're dealing with getting guests, you're dealing with getting to his background, his or her background of the guest. You're dealing with editing. It's a lot of things going into podcasting in that type of way. But what I will say, now we can build this. That might be a little bit more lucrative. It's like a give and take.
No, I think the way I look at what we're doing is like a basketball show or like a sports show. Like we can have guests on like at any time, but just like initially me and Oz were like we're gonna have guests in person, and that was kind of like the format we were using. So it's all love. Like again, me and Oz are both straightforward people. Like that's my guy.
And Nas, you can pull up and be a guest. I know you have a 1v1 coming up.
Thanks.
Pull up. Anyway. All right, let's go ahead and transition, Brody. Really good conversation so far. If you guys have not hit the like button,
Please.
And subscribe. Come on, man.
I still gotta post this real quick.
So look.
What are we going into next?
Oh, let's go into the Dame talk. Let's get some Dame talk in. Let's get some Jrue Holiday talk. I want the people to hear our perspective of what's going on in the NBA because this is how I really feel about podcasting as well, right? So you have a really good basketball mind. I have a really good basketball mind. Separately, it may be hard to get people to. It may be hard to retain someone's attention if it's just one person talking on one single video. I'm looking at you like, come on, bro, get to the point. But if it's two people, it's really good. So I want to get your thoughts on the Dame trade and potentially where they can end up, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's I'm glad Dame left. I know he stood on Portland and he's gone that route of just being loyal. I liked that, but I also didn't want to see him waste his whole career in Portland. Like I don't think anything's gonna happen there. But I like the fit. I like the fit in Milwaukee though. I think Milwaukee's gonna get one because I think Giannis is a incredible human. He's obviously like the best player in the world right now. But like I think, bro, it's just. I think there's good guys also coming together to create that environment, and I think they're just gonna have championship culture. Like
Brody, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
No, I think it's a great fit. Like Dame's unselfish, he can shoot the ball. Like he's not gonna clog the paint like some other people.
Watch what you say before I fly to Florida and we play 1v1. Stop.
I didn't think you would catch that.
You know I will. Come on, man.
I love Russ though, but
don't bring up Russ for these people in this live. They're gonna troll. I don't feel like hearing these people at all right now. I hate that. Listen. There's very few things that could get me riled up in the comment section. But if you start chastising Russ on any of my videos, I might DM you on Instagram and ask you to 1v1. Anyway, so
let's start it. All right, let's continue this conversation. We'll get to that at some point.
All right, bro. This is what I feel about the Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to be really, really good on paper. On paper, I think it's going to be amazing. And I think in the regular season, I think it's going to be amazing. Now, I love Damian Lillard. But I think we overrate him just slightly. And let me explain to you why. All right. Damian Lillard has a 12-year career. He's only been to one conference finals. Now, we can say it's due to a lack of team, a lack of help, et cetera, et cetera. But just in my opinion, he had a chance to go all the way. It was him and Steph, basically the two best players on the team, Golden State versus Portland in 2019, when Dame was at his apex. After he hit the game winner against Russ and all that, he was at his apex. And it was CJ and Clay. And they couldn't even win a game. You didn't have to beat him, Brody. Like, you didn't have to beat. I didn't expect you to beat him, but you didn't win a game. And I think there's a little bit of I know he's hit some great shots over the years. The Portland versus Rockets shot, the Oklahoma City shot, but I just don't know if it's going to transition to a championship for Milwaukee, especially this year. I don't know.
Do you not think Milwaukee's already there, though?
In terms of championship?
Yeah.
Yes. I think they have championship pedigree, but I don't think they're going to win a championship.
So you don't think they can finish the job? You think they're at that level, though, where they can get there?
Yes.
So even with Dame. So, all right, what I'm asking is, did you think Milwaukee was there before Dame came?
If everything stood pat and Jrue Holiday stayed on Milwaukee, Malcolm Brogdon and Robert Williams stayed in Boston, yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. I do think, though, that team right there with Jrue Holiday, Middleton healthy, Giannis could win another championship. If everything stayed the same as it was, Dame remained in Portland another year, or even if Dame went to Miami, I felt like Milwaukee could take the East still. So I think he moves the needle, but I think he adds a closer somewhat. But I don't think it gets them. I don't think they're better than Denver. I don't have them over Denver if they go to the finals. I don't have them over the Lakers.
I actually agree with you on that.
So
I agree with you on that.
That's my only thing. That's my only thing about them. Because let me tell you something. Go ahead.
No, I just think people are sleeping on Denver. Like, I've had some conversations, and people just are forgetting how good Denver looked and also how bad they made the other teams that they played look. Like when they played the Suns, I was trolling Nas because the Suns looked bad, KD looked bad. Denver makes you know basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You can look really good. Your skill set can be completely different against somebody, but once you play the top dog, your skill set might look a little different. And that's what Denver did in the playoffs to people. They made the other teams look bad.
And that surprised me. That really surprised me. I didn't expect that, especially with Anthony Davis, like really having subpar games, up and down games against Denver, and Jokic just doing this the entire time, just floating through. And that really surprised me. I didn't expect that. But let me ask you a question. Since we're talking about the Dame trade, obviously there's a Jrue Holiday trade. Who do you have coming out of the East right now?
Milwaukee.
Really? Oh, we could debate. We about to get
Milwaukee.
Oh yeah.
You like Boston?
We're about to get to it. Hell yeah. Here we go. All right.
Please, let's get to. I want to hear what you have to say about Boston. I guess that's where you're going.
Boston has the best defensive backcourt in the league, period. There's no debate on that at all, and I have evidence of it. 2018 playoffs, Pelicans versus Portland. Jrue Holiday gave Damian Lillard a nightmare that he would never forget in his life. And I love Dame, so don't think I'm hating on it. I'm just giving you the facts. I could be objective about Russ too. He hasn't played well in the playoffs in recent years. Facts. I could be objective. Jrue Holiday is going to take this very, very personal. He's a very good pick and roll ball handler. He's a very good pick and roll defender. He's a very good isolation defender. He's a very good down screen defender. And Chris Middleton can't check Brown or Tatum. He's going to have to guard. There's no PJ Tucker. Bobby Portis can't guard Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. So that means Giannis is going to have to take some type of defensive responsibility on one of those two. Foul trouble, fatigue. I'm in my bag on it right now. I'm in my bag.
You want me to be honest with you? I know, and that was a great take. Honestly, that's a great take. I kind of disagree with you on Jrue. I think you gave him a little too much credit because he's great. He's solid. But my bottom line for Boston is they just are a regular season team.
Okay. Explain to me how. Explain to me how, though.
Because they've never shown otherwise.
Okay.
And I completely when I watch Boston at their best, I'm like, nobody's gonna beat them. Like last year in the beginning of the playoffs, I was like, yeah, they're gonna win it. And then they just look totally different against teams that made them look different.
But the thing is, now here's my counter argument to that. What team made them look different? What team made them look different?
I mean, they didn't make it past the Heat.
Exactly. But what team made Milwaukee look different? Miami. Miami's the common denominator in all of this, dog.
Right,
That's what I'm saying. And they're not... Go ahead.
No, that's just Miami surprised everybody because I didn't see it. I still don't understand it, but
I think this is my main gripe, right? This is my only gripe. Now you have a. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, Brody. The pick and roll with Giannis and Dame is probably gonna be the deadliest thing we've ever seen since Shaq and Kobe did a pick and roll or some shit. So I don't know how you guard that. Do you soft hedge? You can't. Do you hard hedge? You can't. What do you do? Do you ice it? What do you do to stop it? But just in my estimation, mano, just defensively, Damian Lillard is the better player. But in the playoffs, when I'm watching film of Dame for 5 to 7 games, I think Jrue does a good job defensively. Good enough job that they win.
Jrue is the best on-ball defender. He's the best pound-for-pound defender in the league. There's no debating that, but I'm just so offensive-minded, especially in the NBA. The best offense wins.
Okay, so let's do this. I ask you this question. Give me Milwaukee's top 3 players.
Giannis, Dame. Give me who's their starting 5 now?
For Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Dame, Connaughton, Middleton, Giannis, Lopez.
Yeah, I mean it's Dame.
Damn,
Giannis,
that lineup.
Middleton.
That lineup nasty.
Are we go? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's Giannis, Dame, Middleton. That's nasty.
Does Derek
And
White start?
It all fits.
Does Derek White start for the Celtics, or do you plug in Al Horford at the 5 with KP at the 4?
I like Al.
So you want Al? So we're gonna go. We're gonna go Jrue, Tatum, Brown, KP, Horford. Which 5 you like better?
Give me each 5 again.
Jrue, Tatum, Brown, KP, Horford.
Jrue, Tatum, Brown, KP, Horford.
Yes.
And then the other 5?
Dame, Connaughton, Middleton, Giannis, Lopez.
Yeah, I like the Bucks.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I do.
Okay. I don't know, man. We're going to disagree on that. Because defensively, I feel like Connaughton and Middleton and Dame to a degree are low, not liabilities, but they are below average. They're below average.
I don't want to backtrack on what I said, so I'm going to stick with it. but that Celtics 5 is strong though.
And then check this out. Now, we know the NBA is primarily drop coverage. Brook Lopez in a drop coverage on either one of the top 3 guards.
Yeah.
What
Not a huge Brook. But I don't think the Celtics are big enough either, by the way. I don't think they're big enough.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they're big enough.
Millie, stop, Millie. I got.
They need a tree, bro. They need a tree. To win a championship, you need a tree.
But Millie, check this out. But listen. I'm trying to change your mind here. Listen. So look, Brody, they went to the championship with Robert Williams and Al Horford.
And they traded Robert Williams.
And they got KP. He's 7'2".
Yeah.
And that's why some of these commentators.
I wasn't fully aware of the trade details. To be completely honest with you.
Listen, Brody.
I'm honestly learning from you right now. I didn't know the trade details.
Because Brody, check this out. All right, if I lose, Robert Williams for KP, that's 2 7-footers. Their body wasn't what defensively. I mean, KP could guard a high ball screen. That's really what all you got to do. If you're a big man, and you can go a high ball screen. You're good.
Wait. Who is KP?
Kristaps.
Whoa, Boston.
Wait a second, no.
No, wait, I didn't know this. I've been trying to go with it to keep the flow of the conversation. They got Kristaps Porzingis.
Yes.
Oh,
Millie,
my gosh, listen. I've been a little busy the past few days. I haven't seen the trade details. What? It's Boston. What? Boston is winning it all.
What?
Boston's winning it all.
What?
I didn't know. That changes everything.
Millie, you just pissed me off on the first.
Yeah, Boston. It's not even close.
Oh, so give me the games.
Huh?
Give me the games. How many games?
In the playoffs?
Yes.
With the Boston lineup? 4-0. Are you kidding me? That's a perfect lineup. I didn't know KP was there. I'm sorry. The trade details. I didn't see. I just see that. I'm a headlines guy. I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Millie?
I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm going to the files. I got to expose you on this right here. Ladies and gentlemen who are in this podcast right now, I text Millie.
Oh, gosh.
I texted Millie yesterday.
Oh, man.
I told him what we was talking about. Listen.
Oh, man, I'm not prepared.
Why we started the pod, West Coast game, Dame trade, Holiday trade. And man doesn't know. Oh,
Boston is insane.
What?
That's crazy. You were saying KP, and I was like, who is KP? Who is it? Who is that? I'm like, Kendrick Perkins. So
you're killing me.
Nah, that's crazy though. Boston's OP.
Boston's different.
Yeah.
All right, so
I digress.
All right, so let's go. I want to transition to something else, and we already agree on that. God damn it, Millie.
I'm sorry, B. What a bad start. I'm sorry, audience. I'll be more prepared.
All right, Millie. Damn. What
What's
I was
up?
about to say? Damn, man, forget my topic. What's my next topic? Mother.
Colorado.
No. I do want to ask you this before we get to Colorado. Before we get to
Okay.
Colorado, I do want to ask you this. I know it's very early and everybody's healthy, but give me your MVP pick. This I know it's very early. But what guy
For the NFL?
No, not for NFL. NBA.
NBA.
We just started training camp. We'll get to NFL MVP in a little bit. Give me your not dark horse, but like your early candidate for NBA MVP.
Dark horse or favorite?
Favorite, not dark horse.
Jokic.
Again?
Yeah, again. I just don't think there's an answer for him.
Wow.
And I think the more that the more success he has, I think the more success he'll have because the more he doesn't care, the better he plays, and he really doesn't give it like he doesn't care. I don't know. I just think he's such a versatile player, and he's a big bully.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's another guy in the NBA like him aside from Embiid. Embiid is a problem though. I think Embiid's cap is higher than Jokic, so if Embiid stays healthy, I think he can be up. Like he could win it this year.
And that's a good choice because Jokic game, like the fact that he's so big as he's like a huge human being, his game is easy. I'm gonna get 10 boards. I'm the best passing big ever, and I'm 7 foot. I'm gonna get 10 points, 10 to 20.
And I'm never missing a floater. Those floaters hurt. Ever.
So the numbers are gonna be there, and they're going to win 50 games.
Exactly. And the offense runs through him, and he is so efficient with it.
Yeah.
So I can see it.
All right. I gotta choose
What about you?
different. I gotta choose somebody different.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. But this is so tough. I just don't know how Luka's team is gonna be.
Yeah.
And I want to, but I'm not. So I can't go LeBron Anthony Davis. Can't trust him to stay healthy. I'm gonna go
Giannis?
I'm gonna go Jason Tatum.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm gonna go Jason Tatum. I think they're gonna have I think they're gonna have the best defensive backcourt in the league, and I think he's gonna average 30. I think he's gonna average 30. I think he's gonna average 35, 5 boards, 5.5 assists a game. I think he's gonna average 30. I think he's gonna average 30 this year. I think he's gonna
averaging 30 in the NBA is crazy, just because of how long the season is.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I'm going out on a limb, bro. I see him averaging 30, MVP, number one.
How much do you think?
Go ahead.
How much do you think Boston can score? I feel like, I don't know. That's the only thing with Boston. I think Porzingis will help them in this, but that you got to be in the 120s to be a championship kind of team now. Like Denver has been a 120 kind of team for a while.
Yeah.
Do you think Boston is?
I think they can be now. Like last year, they couldn't be. All they did was shoot threes. They lived or died by. They had no. But now I feel like with the pick and roll presence of Porzingis, whether it's a roll for a lob or whether it's a pop for a tray, it's like another offensive weapon. With Jrue Holiday giving me 15 a night. So it's
the NBA is all about spacing. If you could, whoever spaces the floor the best scores the most points. Like the teams that can create the most space always score the most points.
Yeah.
So Porzingis is perfect for that.
Yeah. KP, and the thing is, if he stays healthy and he's on the national television radar for the extended amount of the season, he could be in a defensive player of the year discussion. Like he really could be. Like he's that good defensively.
Right.
So you got who you got? You got
I'm gonna go with Jokic.
All right, I'll go Tatum. 25 push-ups.
50.
50's crazy.
50. I know you can pump out 50 push-ups in one setting. Come on, you got a lot of space back there.
All right, 50. Shake my hand.
50.
Shake my hand, buddy. All right, I'll do 50. Let's go ahead and transition. I want to transition to some different things outside of basketball. Let's transition to Colorado.
Colorado.
I just think, just give me your thoughts on it because we've never talked about this before.
Yeah. No, I love football, bro. I watch probably more football than basketball. I love Deion Sanders. I didn't know I didn't know. No, none of us really knew how he was gonna be before he came on the scene. But like every interview, I'm just like, this dude is the epitome of like how he's leading all those young guys so well and setting an example. Like you see Travis Hunter, I could see him developing into like a mini prime. Like he just did the thing where the Colorado State safety
that was huge
took the
to
cheap
me, bro.
shot. Like, bro, I was
that
just
was
like
so tough, bro.
And like it's part of it is like, is that just kind of like a PR stunt? But if you watch Travis Hunter and you watch some of the stuff he does and the way he speaks, like he's a great kid.
Yeah.
Like he truly is. And I can see through any BS. And like, so back to Deion though, like I'm honestly such a big fan, and I didn't know I would love him this much. I think he's just a great male role model.
Brody, and the thing that gets me, all right, so just as a society, let's just keep it 100. When you see somebody who holds that much of a high standard of himself and his team, you kind of wait to see, like, you're gonna do something. Like, you're gonna do something I don't like. You're gonna do something that I don't agree with. You're gonna make a mistake. But he's been consistent in his verbiage, bro. Like, I'm watching these interviews, like you say, he's consistent in the way he thinks.
You hit it on the nail.
Like, I'm waiting for him to be like, man, you know what? We ain't nothing. I'm just worried about next year. Not nothing that crazy. Not nothing along those lines. But something that is like, oh, okay, you just showed a little something about yourself, and he has
exactly. And I watch all the interviews.
Like,
this is who he is.
This is who he is. Like, oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, somebody just commented too. And that's a really good one. He said, well off media and reach the people media. You can see everything behind the scenes. Bro, if you haven't tapped into that, tap into that. It's that's his sons who record all the behind the scenes footage. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now they do.
How do they film it? Like, is it like vlog style?
Yeah, it's vlog style. It's vlog style.
Okay.
It's vlog style. Now,
does he talk? Are they documenting, or is it like him talking directly to the camera and stuff like that? Or is it just like behind the scenes vibe?
Bro, it's like everything.
A little bit of both.
Like everything Deion does. He'll start the video off in Deion's office with Gilly and Wallow there, or Offset there. Like, it's just like everything behind the scenes. Like, it's fire to watch, bro. Now they did lose a couple games back to back. I didn't expect them to win it. I mean,
no,
not as a new program. You just was 1-11. I didn't expect you to beat the top programs in the country. Bo Nix is just a problem.
I mean, Bo Nix is a problem, but the highest level of football, like the SEC level of football, like those games, and just in general, football is won in the trenches. Colorado's not big enough up front on either side of the line. That's literally why they lose those games. Like, their skill players are great. Shador is amazing. I honestly completely doubted him. I will take that. I didn't think he was going to be that good. His poise in the pocket, his ability to keep his eyes downfield, and like you could sense Deion's calmness and confidence also in him.
Yeah.
And like, as a quarterback, what more can you ask for? And obviously he's an incredible athlete. But go
ahead.
No, I'm such a fan. I haven't got to talk about any of this, but I'm such a Deion fan right now.
Because Brody, like, they grew well. I don't think there hasn't been a season that Deion hasn't coached him. Like from Pee Wee League to Prime Prep when Deion coached him in high school to Jackson State to now. I don't think there has been a different coach.
Right.
I think he's seen his pops his whole life. And that alone is a privilege. Like, that is like,
and his consistency that we see, and like, you articulated it so well. I didn't really know how to. That's what it was for me too, though, because we can both see who's who.
Yes.
We can kind of sort through things, and like, when you can really see it. But anyways, I think he has raised Shador in the coaching aspect and as just a male in this world with so much consistency. So the same way that we see it in the media, it's like, yo, and Shador's confidence is so solid because of that, because of how he's taught him and raised him, and his ability to be consistent with his kid too. Yeah. You know? So that's that deep-rooted confidence.
All right, so you follow college football like regularly?
Big time. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give you the rest of their schedule and just give me W or L. You ready?
Okay, easy.
All right. Damn. Where we at? Bielis? Here we go. Arizona State.
W for Colorado.
Stanford.
Oh. Tough game. Stanford's physical, but I'm gonna go Colorado. Barely.
Okay. UCLA.
That's gonna be a shootout. Man. I'm gonna go L because I think they'll lose either Stanford or UCLA. I just don't know which one.
Okay. Oregon State. Boy,
that's not
15,
an easy game either.
Man. I didn't know Oregon State was top 15.
Yeah, they can score. I mean, bro,
Oh,
I'm gonna go L.
God.
I'm gonna go L.
Arizona.
W.
Washington State. Yo, wait, before we get to the rest of these, what's going on with the
L.
Pac-12, dog? Like, why are all these teams in the Pac-12 really starting to ascend?
Because they can score.
And that's what
they
game
can
is
score.
now.
And that's what sports are now.
Yeah.
You see, every sport is offensive minded now, and the best offenses have the most success. And the Pac-12, the past few years, has been getting guys that they put up a lot of points, bro. They're just so offensive minded. They play call that way.
Wow. So we talking about spread it out. We
spread it out and then have the guys in play like just speedsters. Like you see the Dolphins in the NFL. It's like if I score 70. Bruh. I don't care what you score.
Bro, what's the record? 73?
You can score your little 20. You can have 20. You can have 50, and you still got blown out.
Still got it, bro. What? I think the record's like 73 or something.
Yeah, they could have broke the record.
Bro,
yeah, go ahead.
Let's finish the rest of these games. So I said Arizona, Washington State.
L. That quarterback is a dog.
Hey, and they losing to Utah.
Absolutely.
They're not beating Utah.
Too physical. Too physical.
No. So that's 6-6.
Yeah, man.
I take it. I mean, you ain't got nobody in the trenches.
Yeah.
Shiloh didn't even play last game, and they almost beat USC. No, Travis Hunter. I don't think Travis is gonna play this week either. So it's like, I just need him to have a 500 or above record.
I agree, but honestly, I don't even care, bro. You know why? Because you can see the guys that we're following, like Travis, like Shador, Deion.
Yeah.
Like their impact is bigger. I don't care. And by the way, like they can't control the fact that they're just gonna get bullied, like because they don't have a strong front five on either side. It's like we're following the skill players, so the haters will be like, he went 6-6, he sucks. But like if you understand and you're just a decently mature human being, you're like, yeah, but Shador is really good. Like the guys that we know of are really good, and that like so if they would have sucked, that would have been different.
Oh, you talking about in terms of the skill guys?
No, I mean, like, to me, their record doesn't matter, but Shador's performance matters.
Ah,
like
okay.
I'm looking at how is Travis good? Is he going to get exposed?
Yeah. Because that's totally different. Like, it's different. Okay, Deion just need a year to recruit for the linemen. He needs another year to recruit the trenches so he could dominate there or at least be competitive there. But if the trenches are getting dominated and the skill guys you brought in are being dominated,
you suck.
Now I got a question. I'm giving hot seat might be next year or the year after. You know what I'm saying? So? No. I'm saying in terms of if both realms were like bad, like you get another year, and then if you did it again the following year, we'd be like, oh, wait a second.
They will never get rid of Deion. Deion will only leave when he's ready. He's brought in so much revenue. He's done so much for like Colorado football. We're talking about Colorado right now.
Now Miller, you start taking them L's. Like if it's
bro,
year
he could go 0-12 for 3 years.
No, we can't.
He will never be like
You're lying.
I promise you. Colorado has been so bad. They don't, bro. And by the way, it's a business too. You have attention.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I'm just playing devil's advocate, man. We can't agree on everything here. Hey,
I want to see where Deion goes next, but go ahead.
I think. Well, then again, they offered him a lifetime contract. You better not take it. Hey, listen to me. Hey, bro.
He's not stupid.
You better not. That is prison.
You think his final destination is Colorado?
Hell no.
Deion
might be the
Sanders.
Cowboys.
Facts. Facts. big market, big city. That's Deion.
Oh my God, yeah, and especially once his son gets drafted, he's definitely gonna be planning to move on.
Yeah,
I don't see him past. How long you give him at Colorado before we transition?
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'll give him 2 years after this year.
really.
Yeah, and that's kind of a long time, but I think I'll give him 2 years after that.
Okay, so all right, so final question because that's a good segue.
Mm-hmm.
By year 3, where should they be in the rankings? Do you have them in the college Final Four, or the college playoff, or do you have them in like a really good bowl, Sugar Bowl, Rose Bowl, something like that?
Yeah, I think Sugar Bowl, Rose Bowl. I think a good bowl. I don't think they'll ever get to that playoff level.
Okay. You're not even with all the social media influence that guys with NILs and things of that nature. Because in my opinion, Millie, like guys are not high on the Alabamas and the Clemsons and you know what I'm saying, like anymore. Like those guys are not high on that anymore. They're going to the big markets like LA, USC, UCLA, are places where the social media influence can get me a lucrative NIL deal.
True. That's a good point because the NIL is such a big deal, and Colorado is the best place to go for it right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, of course, like there's gonna be guys, but I think it takes time to build that championship culture,
Thanks.
and I don't think it'll get there.
Okay, I agree with you, Loki, on that. I think it's gonna take him a little bit. I think it might take him a little longer, Brody. I think if his end goal is to win a national championship at Colorado, it may take 6 to 7.
Yeah, man.
It may take 6 to 7.
And I don't think he'll wait that long, and especially without his kids. There's no way.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and transition, Brody. Let's go to the NFL real quick. So let's show these people, because these people like to put you in a box. I'm not talking about you as in a minute. I'm talking about you as in you. These people like to put you in a box. Don't let them do that. So let's go ahead and talk some NFL. Give me your leading NFL MVP candidate. First of all, do you play fantasy?
I do have a fantasy team. I'm 1-3 right now.
Oh, Lord. Hey, wait a second. Before we do that, run that fantasy team squad to me down right now.
Oh, man. All right, to be fair, I was coming back from a run. I didn't draft this team.
Did you auto draft that squad? I'm going to hang up. Oh, my God.
I didn't have a choice.
Chat, he's not serious.
I didn't have a choice. All right, we got Matt Stafford's my QB. That's a bad start. Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
St. Brown, wide receiver for the Lions.
I like him.
Gainwell.
Who's that?
Running back for the Eagles.
Okay, gotcha.
He's a running back for the Eagles.
Gotcha.
ETN. I'm a
Jacksonville?
huge Jags fan.
Yeah.
Ferguson, tight end for Dallas. Tucker, kicker, great kicker, and then Jacksonville defense.
Tucker plays for the Eagles? No, that's
Tucker
Elliott.
is a
That's
kicker
Elliott.
for the
That
Tucker's a kicker for the
Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
I hate to. All right, let's get into this NFL conversation. Then I got a question for you.
All right. Hold on. Let me rate my team real quick because I got. Hold on. Come on. Load up, dog. Bro, I'm 3-1 right now, bro. Lamar.
Okay, GG's.
Christian.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you Montgomery from Detroit. Just put up 35 fantasy points last week. Devontae.
Oh, bro, how many people are you in the league with?
10.
How many people draft 10? Wow.
Yes. Darren Waller. Darren Waller.
Waller too?
Yes. Michael Thomas.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So listen, I had Higgins, and then somebody traded for Higgins. Who they gave me? They gave me Stevenson from the Patriots. He starts over Zeke right now. And for Higgins, Michael Thomas and Stevenson for Higgins. I'm like, go ahead, take him. Next thing you know, Higgins cracks his ribs. Thank you. Marquise Brown, Hollywood.
Bro, who did you lose to?
I'm three. First of all, I put up the second most points in the league week 1. I lost week 1. The person that beat me put up the most points. So
right.
I'm good with that. Elliott, and guess what defense I got?
I don't know.
Dallas.
Oh my. Oh, you had a good week 1. They beat the piss out of the Giants.
Hey, bro.
That was
and I
ridiculous,
still lost
bro.
week 1 game. I put up like 150.
No, that's crazy, and you lost.
And I lost, bro. I think J-Dub put up like 170. Pissed me off. All right, buddy. All right. Give me your leading MVP candidate right now.
Tua. If he stays healthy, Tua. Crazy offense. Like, he's the guy.
Really?
Yeah, just because like I don't think it's gonna be Mahomes. I don't like their offense nearly as much this year. And then yeah, I think Patty is like the other guy that I'm thinking of. And Lamar, it's been a kind of a slow start. I think he's been playing well, but
Yeah.
he's not on that Tua level right now. Like right
No,
now,
no.
gotta go to Tua.
And I love Lamar. Lamar's probably my favorite player, but he's not on Tua's level right now. Tua is throwing the deep ball, throwing the like short, like he's just gauging the game so well. And it helps that you got Tyreek and Waddle. He's on this side, Waddle's on this side. And don't they have a really good tight end? Oh
Yeah,
my
I forgot
God, I
his
can't
name.
think of his name, bro. But I got Christian McCaffrey. And they sleep. Well, first of all, he's under the radar some. But, bro, he has a touchdown in every single game this year.
Right.
Like, if you want to parlay something and win some money, anytime TD, Christian
Right.
McCaffrey, San Fran win, you're gonna get money. Facts.
That's facts.
Come on,
That's
and
facts.
like, bro, his impact on the game. And one thing I do like that San Fran is doing, they're not, and I hated that. That's why I didn't draft him in previous years in fantasy. Is because Carolina used to just overwork him. Carolina's giving him 30, 35 touches a game. I'm like, I can't draft him. He's gonna be hurt by game 6.
Very predictable, and San Fran mixes it up so well.
Oh,
He fits perfectly in
bro.
San Fran.
Bro, he's
Because
in the-
you can, since he's so durable, you can overuse him, but you have to have a really intelligent offensive mind. And in Carolina, it was just like, run
Here.
it with McCaffrey, run
There
it,
you go.
run it, run it. He's like, yeah, you can't do that.
And in your opinion, do you think he's a between the trenches running back?
He can be.
Yeah.
He's a little dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a everything. He's a every down back. He
And
can
that's
do
what I'm
it. He can catch it.
saying. San Fran
Yeah.
has him in the flat. San Fran has him in a slot. San Fran
Yep.
has the ball off to him. They doing a whole bunch of things. Then not only that, you can't key in on him. I got Debo right here. I got Debo
facts.
right here.
Debo's a problem.
And Brock Purdy's,
He's balling, bro.
bro, he's
He's
steady.
steady. Yeah.
I like it. And
Every week I'm like, he's gonna suck this week, and he doesn't.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I got C-Mac winning MVP as of right now, but you know it's hard. I don't remember the last time a skill guy won MVP.
Yeah.
Adrian?
I don't keep up with like NFL MVPs that much,
Really?
to be honest.
Who won
Yeah.
last year's? There's no way you don't know.
Patty? I don't know. Who did win it last year?
I think shit. Aaron. I think Aaron Rodgers didn't win it.
He might have, yeah. Aaron might.
Aaron Rodgers won. Aaron Rodgers won it, I believe. Anyway,
We're
sorry,
looking
bro,
crazy.
buddy. We're gonna get up out of here. There's one last thing I do want to ask. This is gonna be out of the realm. And this is just something for the audience just to like kick back, relax, and listen to. So being in the position you're in, you've been in the game way longer than I have. When you started like really taking this serious?
I started off with TikTok. So if you count then, like when I started social media in general, because I was doing everything before Ball's Life, and then I got with Ball's Life like a year into it.
All right, let me ask you. All right,
So it's
let
been
me ask a
like
better
3.5
question.
years, 4 years.
3.5, 4 years. It's been lucrative.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's normal to me. So, and this is just for everybody to just to soak in. How do you deal? Because I had to learn this. The comment sections.
Yeah.
The comment sections. How do
I
you-
like this, bro. I
yeah,
like this.
How do you deal with like the negative comment sections? I'm talking about you, Millie. You could pull up from half court, and they'll say, "Oh, that shit fake," or "You can't do it again," or "He wouldn't even guard you." Or, you feel what I'm saying? How do you
Yeah.
deal with the negative comment sections, bro?
For me, because I've always tried to have, like, I always try to take the high road or not respond harshly. Like, if someone's talking crazy to me online, I try not to just talk crazy to them back. I've always done that. But for me, honestly, when I'm in the best space in regards to, like, dealing with hate and stuff like that, it's when also my relationship with God is going the best. I've always had a correlation. And when I'm
wow.
drifted away or when I've fallen off from it, I act more out of anger, and I let the comment section affect me more. So it literally, to me, there's a direct correlation spiritually and dealing with people in general.
Damn.
Yeah, that's kind of deep.
Brody, I was not expecting that, bro. That was good as bro. What, bro? Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, it's tough though, and I think with the East Coast squad too, like not necessarily just fans of me or people that understand me, are like we have fans as a team, so like they're just kind of like our expectations are sometimes a little too high, I think.
Yeah.
Be- but yeah, what about you though?
No, before I just feel like sometimes they feel like we're superhuman.
Yeah, bro.
And like we can't make mistakes. Like, do you realize I put my shorts on, put my pants on just like you, bruh? And the only difference between you and me, you and the consumer that's watching, is that I'm just consistent. Like,
Bro, it's so facts, bro.
like that's the only difference. Like I do everything y'all do, but I'm just consistent. I'm not a superhuman. Like the way I deal with it, bro, and that's different because it just depends on the day for me. Because sometimes I'll troll back. Like somebody said, like somebody put I think it was ESPN. They put who's your top 5 players? I put Jokic, Giannis, Bron, Curry, Tatum. And me and somebody was having a conversation about it in the comments. And I'm like, yo, why am I even having a conversation with you right now? I don't even know you, but you know me. I'm giving you what you want. I had to stop. Like, bro, I gotta catch myself sometimes. Like, cause sometimes have you ever gotten into a situation where, or not even a situation, or just like in a aura to where like you forget that, bro, I'm A Millie or like,
bro, 100%. 100%, because I don't look at myself that way.
Yeah.
'Cause like you said, like I know who I am. I didn't play at a Division I with a lot of attention. I didn't like my whole experience with basketball has been just like earning everything and like I was good in high school. Everybody was good growing up, but like I've never been put on a platform for basketball, so jumping to get like a lot of followers and stuff like that, there are unrealistic expectations. And yeah, bro, like I don't look at myself as an NBA player, and I feel like sometimes people think we should just never know. Like somebody can get the best of us on any day,
Brody,
bro.
like some people in the comment section telling me I'm more skilled than Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right.
What?
Right.
And listen, I love my guy. I'm very confident in what I can do. But Kyrie Irving, I feel like go ahead.
No, but that's where the expectation is, and then if you don't meet that, it's like he got exposed or something like that, you know. And it's like if people were more realistic about where we're at, it would be easier. I think there would be less hate. Maybe there wouldn't. Maybe people just don't like when you're doing. I have a theory that like eventually people start kind of like getting tired of people in certain positions, and like with the Balls Life East Coast team, it's like, all right, we're tired of certain you know, like I'll speak for myself, or it's not even just winning. It's because we.
No, I'm not.
In general.
No, I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about winning games.
Right.
I'm talking about y'all are consistently going viral, and people want to be that.
Right.
It's cool at first, and then all of a sudden, damn, they went viral again. Oh, damn, they went viral again. Oh, it's time for them. I'm tired of it. It's time for them to lose. It's time for them to get exposed.
Yeah, I think people like to tear people down as much as they like to build you up at first. Like, so I think I'm definitely, I've experienced a lot of tear down in the past year and a half, like hardcore. A lot of people still love me, but those are only the people that like actually know me, like kind of follow my content.
Yeah.
But it's super easy to look at a Balls Life video, and then if I don't perform well that video, it's like he sucks.
And that's my thing, bro. Like that's why, and that's what I've really gotten better at is just locking in on my audience, like locking in on who watches me. And I'm not content, but I'm really happy with the amount of views I get per video. I'm like, all right, if you
kill it.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're watching me consistently, thank you. Facts. I'm more focused on growing the audience that loves to watch me. I'm not concerned 100%. In trying to appease anybody. If you love watching me, thank you. And I think that's what I've gotten better at, bro. Because, like, I was like, especially in the beginning, Millie, and I'm going to just keep it all the way up being. When I first started my channel, I was like, man, I want to do basketball content, but I want to, like, post bangers. So I don't want to react every day, but people love my reactions.
No, I saw you going through that. Like we never talked about that, but I've always followed you.
Yeah.
So like I watch your stuff. So, and I always have. So I saw you going through that, and then you making the second channel and navigating what you want to do. And I knew it was gonna come with you because like you some of your qualities remind me of myself and vice versa. Like I literally see some of myself, and that's probably why I like watching you.
Yeah.
But I knew that you were gonna want to expand, and you were always looking down the road and how you could have like sustainability in this.
Yeah.
And you do a good job at engaging with people and having human connection, and that's what sets you apart from a lot of basketball creators.
Yeah, and that's what I'm noticing too, bro. Like, and this is for every basketball creator. And this is just some advice. If you could take it or not, they don't care if you win 100 games in a row. I'm telling you right now, because the next person that comes along and is better than you, they're going to do this. I promise you. So if you don't build a connection, personality-wise, with an audience, you're going to lose them. I don't care who you are. You could be Michael Jordan. The minute Michael Jordan lose and he ain't got no connection, as in reaction or vlog or challenge videos, he's gonna lose them.
100%.
So, like, bro, that's the main thing I was going through. I was like, bro, like, do I want to do reactions on this channel? Do I want to grow a second channel? Do I want to just post basketball content? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I felt like I put myself in a box at first. Because when Cash first came to Northside and he 1v1 me, all I did was 1v1s for like the first summer. And then I look back. That. And then I look back. Bro, I look back. I'm like, bro, I could do way more than play basketball. Like, I'm not just like, you feel me? But now I got stuck in showing skill. Mm-hmm. And that shit, that pissed me off, but I just kept it going.
But even through that time, your reactions always perform really well too.
Yeah.
Your reactions are like,
I feel like it's my bread and butter, bro.
100%. Like people like your personality. They respect your mind. They respect how you go about life. Your approach, like you work hard. You're honest. You're not so into yourself, but you're also confident.
Yeah.
Like people like people like that. You're a good role model for people, and like I don't watch certain creators that are just like, you're just doing stuff to go viral. Like I like watching people that I like to watch. Sometimes I'll click on a toxic video, but like I don't, that stuff is stupid to me. Like it's not even exciting anymore.
Did you go through that at all?
What's that?
Like finding not a niche, but like the lane in terms of, because basketball is a niche, but there's a niche within a niche. You know what I'm saying? Like there's basketball challenge videos, there's basketball, you know what I'm saying, like what Too Hype does, there's real basketball, like the next chapter. Like there's like, did you have to find your way through that?
I mean, I'm still like always trying to find ways, like, because the thing is, I like making videos also. So like some of the challenge stuff is cool to me too, because I like editing and I like the creative side. And like, I'm not just a hooper and I'm not just an editor, but I like to, like, I don't know, I like the creative side of basketball YouTube. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody navigates through that.
And that's what I'm saying. That's also what I'm saying too, bro. Like, you know, you get caught up in the YouTube space, but I want to talk basketball for real. Like, I don't want to watch. No, I'm not calling no names out. Like, I just don't want to watch YouTube basketball and break down YouTube basketball. I want to break down Bron's 50-point game with 10 assists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and that's
100%.
That's the back. Like, it's back. Like, so, bro, it's basketball, and then it's the niches within it on YouTube. And I always got caught up in, bro, I could do this, though. I could do this, too, though. I could do this, too, though. And it's like, the people got caught up. Go ahead.
A lot of people in this space don't think that way. Like, you're operating on a higher level, I think, than a lot of people in this space. Because, like, there's so many basketball creators that's like, why don't you have a reaction channel? Why aren't you trying to do more? But, like, that's why you're here, is because you have a progressive mindset. You're always trying to, like, you're thinking about, you know, you take what you do seriously, you know? Yeah. And you think about the longevity of it and everything. So
that's what I'm saying. Millie, bro, we're not gonna be able to ball at 38. It ain't happening. We don't have LeBron James technology. That's why first of all, we was been supposed to do this. We've been talking about it. But this is sustainable.
Yes. Bro, and I'm literally I've been thinking for the past like few months about, and been talking about to Ball's Life about, like, I want to start a basketball show and cover the sport, or just like sports in general. So like when we started talking about it, I was like, this is gonna be perfect. This is gonna be perfect. But I like trying to pivot into more of like this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
then
gotta
play,
pivot,
and then play.
gang.
Yeah.
You got to. But listen, man, we ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. It's the first live.
I got one more question.
Go ahead.
I never asked a question. So you're super adamant about like sticking with your brand.
Yeah.
You're super adamant about doing it. So would you ever consider working with a brand consistently? And if not, why?
I would have to know the terms. I would have to know the terms of what the brand is providing for me. It's not about the money. And let me tell you why it's like my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to see her grow substantially into like it's like life. I want to see it grow into like a sustainable human being. You know what I'm saying? And if I was to collab with a particular brand, their vision would have to coincide them, especially if it's like a video brand. Like your vision would have to coincide with mine so that I want to look like this consistently for the viewers to see. Like that's why like you said, I like editing my own videos because I have a certain editing style that's quick, that shows emotion. I show you emotion, go on to the next thing. Quick move, boom, I miss, on to the next thing. So
I see what you're saying.
I want this to look like, bro, I don't give a damn if I'm down 7-0, 8-0, 9-0. Don't give up. And that's the thing. And also, it has to grow. I don't want it to be lost within anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if I collab with brand X and my brand gets lost in the shuffle because you have a vision for your brand first before you get to mine. And that. And to be honest with you, that's business. I'm with you. So I gotta go, all right. But in my, like, I'd rather grow on my own unless it was like, yeah, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. It's on paper. Sign it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And that's how I look at it.
I like it. I love the way you do things. I think you should keep doing what you're doing. I think that mindset is just, it's great. It's great, bro. Like don't lose that. Like you could probably see a little bit more money and stuff like that, but just keep doing the things the way you're doing. I love it.
But here's the thing, though, bro. I don't mind having a job. I don't care. I have a job. The fuck, like I don't care. Like who am I to like act
that. I respect that way more though.
Yeah, like who am I to like? Oh my god, bro! I work a 9 to 5. Well, not 9 to 5, a 7 to 2.
Facts. He said 7 to 2.
I don't care. Like, come on, bro. And like I said, and y'all, I will end it with this. Y'all been asking me to play 1v1s, etc. First of all, I will be soon, but we can get to that later. But, bro, I got a plan for a future. Like, we almost 30. I'm not about to be running around playing 1v1s. I need insurance. I need a retirement plan. I need 401k. Look it up.
Roth IRA.
Like, what is he like? Like, we just running around playing 1v1s, Millie. Like, oh.
Facts.
Fuck?
That's a grind, bro.
Hey, come on, man. Anyway, y'all, listen, man. This is our first of all, give it a round of applause, man. This is our first episode. Me and Millie have not talked about a schedule of when we're going to consistently come on. This is not a one-time thing, y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first pod. Without question, we signing out with Millie Bielis. We up out of here. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's
like it, comment.